Thanks, Anna. Hey, Jamie. Completely agree about the need for the government to do things with people and not to them, and believe the only way that we can really do that is by making things better, is by creating the conditions for those things to happen rather than actually trying to force stuff on people. So you spoke about a crowdfunder you started, and I wondered whether you'd be willing to work with us and our Northeast lab to get a basic income micropilot going so that we can look at how it might help and support people and lay the foundations for some bigger scale trials so that we can work on how we create the conditions to help everybody regardless of what they want to do.
Thanks, John. Presumably, if you're working with UBI Lab, you know Erin from Kirklees. So I've spoken on platforms with Erin, with Matthew from Newcastle Uni, other people like that about UBI. One of the issues about UBI is, and I know that there's other ideas about, for example, micropilots, but it's one of these things that requires a network effect for it to be genuinely effective. So that if you, unless you get sufficient scale on it, you don't see the real benefits coming through. And this is where you get that debate amongst, for example, often many trade unionists say that, well, wouldn't we be better off with a job guarantee rather than the UBI? And then you get various right-wing think tank types saying, oh, this is great because it means we don't have to have a benefit system. And by the way, we can charge everyone for their GP appointments and all this sort of stuff because you've already got a basic income. So in terms of UBI, I think it's very, very valuable debate to have because we have to engage everybody because it's the questions it raises and what UBI is there to tackle that change it. The nature of asset ownership being what our modern economy is based on, inflating asset prices. If you own a property, if you own a large private pension fund, you're all right. Otherwise, you're going to struggle. And these are the things that UBI would address. Do we have any money for it? We just don't for that sort of scale. But would I be very happy to take part in promoting this as a debate, as the ideas, as getting us to think differently about the nature of our economy? Absolutely right with you.
Thank you very much indeed, Jamie.